What do you think about the general matchup here specifically?
I actually haven't seen it before, almost ever. Couple of psychic fellows going to town, brain fight, and I'm basically going to be learning just by watching. I expect that on one hand, Lucas's poor range control might mean that Failz has a lot of access to his high-end shadow balls, but I also think that Never in particular is really good at making up for range defense. He's
just spacing Zares and PK Fire.
Precisely. It's very hard to sometimes actually tell when you're safe against him. But so we are seeing a strong lead by Mewtwo off the start here.
Never mind.
Never mind indeed. Never does mind by taking that Shadow Ball with the PK Magnet. Something very, very disheartening that you really have to be careful ever throwing out energy attacks in this matchup. And that's something I hadn't been thinking about when I was thinking about what's the range relationship. Well, yeah, he can get all these Shadow Balls, but at what price?
Right. How much will hit? How much will heal?
Totally. Despite that, Failz still somewhat controlling the map here.
It's like you said though that Never usually lets the first game be learning the other person.
That's a very good point.
I'm myself not expecting too much from this game from him.
Yep.
But he might make it go long just so we can get to know Failz playstyle.
Yep, no, absolutely. That's a very good point. It's probably one of the biggest mistakes you can make against Never is to get too comfortable just by seeing a % lead early on.
Yeah. I love that upbeat contest Mewtwo on ledge.
Absolutely, very clever. Very clever getting the use of what it's worth. Unfortunately the stage takes that stock off of him. He was ripe to die anyway, but you never know how much longer he might have gone.
Yeah.
But
if he was going to do that, 140 was the proper % for it.
Absolutely. Nothing to shame about there.
And on the off-stream game in Losers Top 8, I believe, Sleepy just beat Jace. What was the score?
Wow.
3-2. That was really close.
Sleepy
Playing as Roy for the last game.
As soon as I switched to Roy, I started with
Let's go Sleepy.
Never reflecting the Shadow Ball with the bat.
I didn't think I could do it because I was really bummed out.
Oh yeah, so you even have to like fight through low morale in order to win. Yeah, you lit your hard match.
Upsetting win by Sleepy as Roy in the losers bracket, taking strange characters and strange victories with our favorite random player.
Oh wait, that means you two are playing next. You two.
Oh, we're...
No, why do I have to fight all this?
You guys might not have to do it yet. I think we might want to do all this on stream.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah.
My bracket is hard.
Your bracket is hard. You're a trooper, but you beat Jace.
Ooh.
That's impressive.
Almost got the back air spike.
All right.
This match is surprisingly close, considering Never usually loses at first.
Right. Which begs the question: if it's this close, or if he wins it like he just did, what's it gonna be like for Failz in the matches to come?
And we have to keep in mind that Never did more or less SD his first stock with that too close to battlefield upbeat.
Right, at 142, but nevertheless.
Right, he could have gotten more % out of it. He might have gotten a kill out of it. That was a lot of rage.
Yeah.
And they're running it straight back.
All right, back to battlefield. Mewtwo thinks he dropped his keys.
Just have to check over the ledge.
Yep, no, but Lucas is like, you can't check for your keys, you're fighting me, I've got snakes, I'm full of snakes.
Lots and lots of snakes.
He's got, God knows how many snakes he has in there. Mewtwo is hoping he doesn't have to find out.
I think it's only one snake.
Just one very
really
persistent
long
snake. Just one very persistent snake.
Yes.
If it's a good snake, you really only need one.
Right. It's the same thing with controllers, honestly.
That's true.
Just to segue completely somewhere else.
So, obviously too early to read into the match, but so far seeming exactly predictable to the last match where we're never just coming in really strong now that he's had some time to look at Failz.
He's figured out how he played more or less.
And here's a quick first stock.
Wow.
In the first minute, the first stock goes down.
Yep. And on side stream, or side setup, we're getting a Blitz Comet and Laser apparently, so we'll keep you updated on that score.
Would it be pronounced Lazar?
I have no idea.
Philosophical questions for
Is it
philosophical
Lazar or
people.
Laser?
No, you're right.
Lazar reports that it's, quote, whatever we want it to be, baby.
With the kiss.
With the
yes.
kiss. Yeah, that's in the script. Don't worry, it's on record.
We've been missing a lot of chat. I'm gonna open it up.
Oh, there's people twitching about this.
There are people in the chat.
I want to see some kappas.
Kappa?
Yeah.
It's Kappa.
Is it?
It's Kappa.
I'm learning new things every day.
First it's Lazar, now it's Kappa.
Yeah.
What's next?
We don't know.
Are you gonna tell me it's actually not Resident Sleepy?
I will tell you that Lythero is originally pronounced Light Hero.
Really?
Yes, because like he's a big Zelda fan.
Ah.
Yep. But you know it's spelled that way, so it kind of caught on to be pronounced
Okay.
such and such. All right. Mewtwo is able to get out of that edge situation relatively quick, which I respect, but the pressure's still on him. It's very honestly, resetting against Never sucks. I'm gonna shout out that right now. It's just not a fun time. But Failz takes the stage back with a Shadow Ball and actually takes game 2, despite having to come back from that pressure situation. Actually makes it work out in his favor.
They want to know in chat who the commentators are. So I am ST6 Ouch, and
I am Woof, spelled in all caps. Did we get any kappas?
we got a Kappa and we got a Keepa.
Hey, nice. That's all I wanted.
Quote, you are Wolf.
That's me. The new Sheik that has hit the scene and
is 9th on 10th on PR.
Yes, and
Lazar is 9th.
with eyes, I would say that like in terms of my actual skill, once the PR shakes out, I'm calling this.
Rag is calling you out. Move a little away from the mic. Or
Oh, okay. I'm eating the mic.
tiny bit. Apparently.
Thanks, Rags. Anyway, I think that eventually.
Good save, Rags.
I think that eventually I could be 3rd or 4th. But speaking of Rags, I cannot beat that Pikachu. Which is funny because I can beat several people that are ahead of that Pikachu, but I cannot beat that Pikachu.
Yeah, I was looking at my phone trying to pull up chat on my phone. How does Failz already down stock?
I was not paying attention because I was interested in the stream. See that what a great commentator I am, and unfortunately, turning into a very strong lead since he stole that Shadow Ball with the magnet.
It's not a very good thing for us to not have a clue how he died.
No one was watching. See, so that language. Oh, take care, Emmanuel. That language that we just saw from Failz is very familiar to me. That just standing in kind of a defensive position of Never, looking for an opening and what he's going to do. Because the problem is, when you throw yourself at Never, it's such a bad position to be in. It feels like he just intercepts it every time. Nevertheless, despite that little bit of short hop spam, Never was still able to come in and eventually punish it. So it's like really you gotta think fast to keep this guy off balance, because a lot of the time, if he can help it, he'll think faster. Looking for those meteors, 2 potentially hits, and that is the
game again.
2-stock, takes it with the down smash off the edge.
I have chat open now. Don't have to keep sliding away to read what you guys are saying now.
I kind of want to see too. Put it between us. Nice. Perfect. Love that. Love that.
We'll see if anyone talks in chat now. Oh, okay. Thank you, Twitch chat. Apparently, never F smashed Failz, which is how we lost the first stock.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thank you
for
for
commentating for
helping
us.
us,
Yeah, we're totally blind, honestly. We've never played this game before.
Once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice. We don't even know what a down tilt is.
Apparently, it's a free grab.
Apparently, always getting lots and lots of mileage off of that nair. It's always surprising just how much it combos into itself. And honestly, it's great for morale at the start of the match because you just spend a lot of time
Just
off
chilling
balance,
there in the air.
feeling like, dang it, he's already got me. So I feel like it puts psychologically it puts Never into a strong space right off the bat. And it looks like he, sure enough, by the fourth game, just got
knows what's
Failz'
up.
number.
Oh my
He
God.
just got his number. So this is Failz is basically going to have to two-stock him now. If he can keep a little bit of red pressure here, maybe he can turn it into a combo. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be what's happening. Still just getting piecemeal hits on Never, looking for a chance to create some actual
Not
pressure.
really able to get anything started.
Right, exactly. Everything just turns
One or
into
two here. There.
yep, just solo hits.
Ooh. That was a very long-range grab.
Big snake. Yep. And until that point, Never had just been kind of scraping him, but suddenly he's got this huge pressure thing that he's making happen.
I think back throw would have been a better choice there.
Could have been.
Got the balloon. That's a guaranteed win here for Never.
Oh yeah, he got the balloon. Sorry guys, you can close the stream.
It's interesting to me to see how.
Does take it with a fair.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how the two Lucas mains play so differently. And especially on like covering ledge. Like Quantum will almost always down smash.
I think.
Whereas Never just down airs it.
I think in order to I really enjoy fighting Quantum and I really enjoy watching his growth. Oh my goodness, that was extremely unexpected.
That was clean.
Just a good second stock turns into an early Shadow Ball kill for Mewtwo, and we're still in this with a clean 2-2. Does that make for?
That is 2-2.
So don't lose hope. Keep heart because you never know when after you get that first stock, you might just get a good strong string and take back what you need. Sometimes it only takes one read. But yeah, compared to Never, I think Quantum just needs maybe a little bit of access to some of the tech, which I feel like he's already starting to get. Like the Zarin to grab thing is something that I've just recently started to see really come out for him. And also, if he wanted to be like Never, or just his sense of like creative reads. But Quantum is very, very good at the ranged game and the use of PK Fire in a way that Never necessarily actually might not be. So he does have some things that are unique to his playstyle that are worth keeping an eye on and respecting, and that I'm certainly looking forward to see develop as he continues to grow as a player.
For some reason, I'm not able to pull up chat on my phone.
That's c'est la vie. Oh, interesting Shadow Ball on the down Lucas. Lucas was probably waiting for something else. Once again, take a risky play, and I guess, Mewtwo knew that he didn't have time to get up and put up a shield, so it was a good time as any to throw that ball out.
Just Failz sneaking in charges here and there where he can.
Yeah. Wow, Mewtwo controlling the ledge with Shadow Balls. Failz actually in a very difficult position here, having to worry about being killed by just about any one of Mewtwo's finishers, including a grab, which is particularly terrifying. Still going for those grabs
Especially
himself.
at 150.
Ooh, it takes that Shadow Ball. Was not able to get in a comfortable way, and Failz is looking like he has a shot at the set, but what will happen in these last minutes of the match is still yet to be seen, unless Never kills himself, which he does. So it looks like actually Failz takes the set and moves on to the
Very
to the final.
unfortunate way to end the set.